desire, our ability to create chances and get forward. But at this point, 4 games in, you know, there's still a lot that we need to clean up, obviously. A lot. And I can't put my finger on it, specifically the first half, but to say that I wasn't happy in the first half would probably be the understatement of the year. So second half was a good response. I thought we saw some very good play for specifically certain players, and to get the goal in the end. But let's put things in perspective. We tied Chivas in the 92nd minute at home. A better Chivas team than last year for sure. I think they've done well there, but we tied Chivas at home in the 90th minute, so that's not good enough.
It seemed like at the end of the match, when you shook coach's hand, you seemed pretty upset, almost unhappy with the result. So is that why? Because of the way the team, especially in the first half, came out so flat?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys have to understand. It's 4 games in. There is no panic button, no panic. We were actually 1 game better than we were last year at the start of the first 4 games. However, saying that, I'm trying to not say the wrong thing, if that makes sense, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy with a lot of things, and I don't want to make any bold statements. I don't want to do what Mike Petke usually does, comes in and flies off and says things. But I'm going to take a very close look at this reserve game today, to be honest with you. And I'm going to pay very close attention to the reserve players throughout this week, because it has to come a point that some of these kids are given an opportunity that they deserve. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't want anybody here to run with that, saying that, writing down that I'm going to start, I'm going to make wholesale changes next week. That's not what I'm saying. But we need some life in this team at times, and you saw it in the second half, but you saw it very sparingly throughout the first 4 games. And that, to me, talk tactics all you want, talk individual players and mistakes, but at the end of the day, if we're going to come out flat like that, then might as well not come out at all. Bobby that I know, that I played with when he was 16 at DC, that I saw when he played over in England, that I saw bits and pieces when we played them last year. And I think Bobby was very confident today in that second half, and he did very well. But as far as him coming in the middle, I think he read the game a bit, from what I could tell, and he saw that Roy was getting up and down that left side, and he came into the middle to get a numbers up situation, and it worked. And that's why when we brought Eric in, we told Eric to tell him, stay in there with him, and we created those numbers up situations, and he was receiving the ball in good areas and having the confidence to go forward.
Last one here.
Mike, what's the status of Tim Cahill? And also, you said if you guys did play well, who else do you feel that had a good game today?
The second half, I thought they all had a great game, to be honest with you. So I don't want to point individuals. I could go down to every one of them and tell them what. I mean, obviously Lloyd. Lloyd might have been the biggest change from the first to second half. It seemed like that he wasn't in a rhythm in the first half. We didn't get him the ball much, but second half he just tore down the right side. And this week we were all over our outside guys to go at their outside fullbacks. I mean, you have a guy like Avila, who's a very good player, but he's not a right fullback. They're trying to convert him, and I don't think we did that enough in the first half. I think everybody had a good right mentality in the second half. As far as Tim Cahill, the other question, I'd probably get in trouble if I made any statements right now without really consulting with the doctor, but it looks like at least the best case scenario, a strain in the hamstring, worst case, a pull in the hamstring. But I'm going to go in and meet with the doctors now and figure that out.
Thanks very much, Redbulls locker.